Podcast of another playoff game here between Buena Colts and the visiting team Saints. I'd like to take this opportunity before the game begins, before the national anthem is played, to thank our sponsors for this wonderful game. I'd like to thank SSVEC for all they do in supporting our community as our primary sponsor. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista for pioneering visionary approach to customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. At Seniors Helping Seniors, the caregivers are the seniors themselves. Check them out at southernarizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246. Desert RV in Huachuca City, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorship, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. With offices in Tucson and Hereford, discover more at stangreermillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. American Southwest Credit Union is fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. We believe youth sports builds character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, reliable internet and digital phone services with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. At Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. The proud supporters of this live stream sports coverage on Cool FM Live. We hope to see you there soon. At Sonic in Sierra Vista, Wednesdays, Wacky Pack Wednesday, and kids meals are $2.49. On Thursdays, you get a corn dog for 99 cents. Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. They are proud supporters of local sport programs and athletes. The Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support youth athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. At Eagle Plumbing, they are providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. They're family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports. Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, their new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435. Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all your landscaping needs. Visit them on Facebook or Google them at Grasshopper Landscaping. Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, and now open Saturdays 9 to 2. Allo Fiber is your new home team for internet, TV, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about Allo Fiber and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista. Right Way is now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. We are happy to support local athletic sports broadcasts. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. Again, a gigantic shout out to all of our sponsors for this afternoon's playoff game. We will take a temporary pause right here in anticipation for the national anthem. Please rise. It says NPD, but I don't know, or NDP. I don't know what it is.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame Prep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from the first half kickoff between Notre Dame Prep, our visitors, and the home team, Buena Colts. We're going to have 40-minute first half, followed by 10 minutes during halftime, which will take a break. And then we'll have our second half 40-minute iteration. I'll even give you the play-by-play. But it's exciting to see quite the turnout we have here. Soccer, quite a popular sport down here in local city of Vista. We've got a good crowd for this playoff game. Friends, family have turned out. Not only have the home team side filled up, the visitors side is filling up with the hometown crowd. So got some overflow going on, which is always exciting to have. Anticipate us having an excellent event here today.
Notre Dame in white.
Let's go, Buena!
Buena in black and white.
Yeah. Not their traditional blue, wearing black today.
Let's get some Buena!
I think they've had a lot of good luck in the black so far.
Let's go, Buena!
Number one in 5A, isn't that correct?
I do believe they finished top of their division.
Yeah.
That's why we're hosting some home games instead of having to travel all the time. So last game they played, they were victorious. I believe it was 5-1, might have been 5-0. Still a good showing. A lot of skill out there on the field. Do have some seniors that'll be graduating this year, so this will be a good final farewell for them. But we do have some good underclassmen, some strong talent in your junior freshmen that are going to be here for years to come. So the first kickoff took place. Nice long pass down to left wing. Does bounce over her head, goes out of bounds for a throw-in. But we're starting to see more and more of those long shots down into the corner. So if you lose a throw-in, hopefully you win it back and at least the attacking side of the field. We do have some pretty good spacing out there. Not too much of the cluster going on. Just trying to switch the field and take advantage of the shallow side. Strong defense, though, for the Saints. They are playing what looks like to be just a 3-back. So they're going to push an additional player into the midfielder forward. That is an excellent ball through. Let's see if Haley can get to it on time. She does not. Keeper picks it up for the Saints. So that's the first through ball into that first channel on the left side. So it's either a 1 or an A, depending on exactly the type of term you choose to use. But the channel, again, is the space in between the left wing back and the center back. So when you hear me talk about channels, it's either going to be on the left side between that outside player and the inner center back versus just going straight down the middle. So Buena's gone ahead and given up a, oh, it looks like the throw-in's actually going to go their way, so she must have been able to just ricochet it off with the player. That one does go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Saints. So So they have about 6 players into the attacking front right now for this throw-in. So they're committing numbers forward early. I imagine they've probably watched some film and they understand the shape that Buena plays with. It looks like they're going to try and overload the box on the front half. A little bit of a ball just pushed forward, trying to get it to Paige Goodman up there, number 1. She does have it on her feet right now, so she's, oh, lovely, just turned outside to her right. So now they're on the attacking right wing. She beats the defender. She's moving up. She's somewhere around 18 yards out. Lovely ball into Haley, number 5. She does go down. No whistles blown. So she did go down inside the box. No whistle blown on the foul, so it looked clean to the referee. Good physical contact down there, nice and strong. And now the Saints are on the move. They're on the left-hand side. Ball put into the middle. That's going to be picked up by Mr. Tega, the goalkeeper for the Colts. Let's see if she's going to distribute. Is she going to punt this one, or is she going to throw it? It looks like she's going to punt this one. That is an excellent punt. That crossed the midfield line, so she sent that ball about 40, 50 yards downfield right into the middle. We got Paige and Haley on the ball right now. Lovely little step to get around the first defender. She's looking for some numbers in the box. Only has 2 up there. They've got 3 more just outside the box in that midfield position. And the ball will go out of bounds, so a clearing kick by the Saints defense. That'll be a throw-in for the Colts. So they have Hayden Perry, number 18, on this left-hand side. She's playing as a left wing. She also drops back, plays a ton of defense, so she's quite mobile. She'll be up and down the field all day today. It never seems like she loses speed or loses steam. She'll be in anything and everything that's on the left-hand side, from throw-ins, receiving throw-ins. She'll be defending all day. She'll be putting crosses in the box. So you see a lot of traffic going her direction, trying to help feed that in. It's an excellent heads-up play just to win a throw-in right there. Right now, the attacking portion for Buena's got 4-4. They just threw a foul, though. This foul's just on the edge of the attacking third. So if you're unfamiliar with the thirds of the field, you have your defending third, middle third, and attacking third. So that free kick was taken just on the line of where the attacking third and the defending third is. So we're going to have a stop of time right here. So the referee's going to have a bit of conversation with the center back for the Saints. Just going to restart this with a drop ball to the goalie. And we'll get back underway. So it looks like number 4 for the Saints is Tinsley. So getting a verbal warning, not a card yet, but that could easily lead into a yellow card later on.
Hey, Cora, let's go! She's shoving in the back!
This is quite a physical game. Got a lot of positioning out there, just trying to make sure they don't give anything away for free. And this will be a corner kick, so it looks like there was a bit of a deflection off the defender. So Saints' first corner kick is going to be on their attacking right-hand side. Apologize, can't quite see the number from here on who's going to be taking this kick. Looks like maybe 21. So it looks like Elsa's going to be taking this kick. Right-footed, so this is going to be curling away from the goalie. Low-driven ball. First touch by the Colts. Let's see if they can get a good clearance. Ultimately, they do clear the ball. Paige in a foot race with the center back. She does not win this one. She's trying to win the second ball here. So she's up there now. There's somebody else in the box, or not on the attacking side of the field. Took a little bit of time for Buena to clear their defensive line. They had a lot of the midfielders that were still sitting back. Well, the ball played through the channel. She's trying to come around. She does put the ball into the center. Good 50-50 ball in the middle. Excellent defense there. Let's keep that one from being a shot on goal. Let's see if the Saints continue to attack their attacking left, so the defensive right side for Buena right now. Looks like Olivia was the one that ultimately cleared that ball out. That 50-50 challenge in the middle of the box. Excellent work. She's had some phenomenal games. Very active as a center back. She also tends to have a bit of a height advantage, which is always important when you have long throws. Again, these are football fields. Football fields are more narrow than a traditional soccer field, so a throw-in can actually serve more like a corner kick. And so having that height advantage just means that she's typically going to get to the throw-in or the corner kick header first. So lots of opportunities to clear with the first touch on ball. So it looks like JC back there with Olivia playing as our standard 2 center backs, which is normal lineup for the Colts. Have some good spacing. Ultimately lost that one. Abigail's playing as a defensive midfielder. She's number 3 out there. So between Olivia, JC, and Abigail, they've been very dominant at shutting down any kind of attack, any kind of play in the middle of the field. Let's see if they can do that. That was a lovely ball that is through the A channel. That is Haley trying to press the goalie and see if she can create a mistake. The goalie does clear the ball. Right now we're just trying to gain some possession right here. Looks like the Saints finally have it under control. They're just trying to play one through to see if they can win this foot race. JC does win first to the ball. Does play that one out safe. That is going to be a throw-in for the Saints. So the score is still 0-0. We've had roughly 8 minutes pass. We've had a lot of action. The game's been played with quite a bit of speed. It's always exciting to see. Lots to see, lots to observe, lots of opportunities for both teams so far. That one is easy giveaway. So I do see the little flag is up.
Thank you.
So the call has been made. Offside is the call. The AR on the near side of the bench, AR number 1 with her flag up. So a free kick's been taken. Ball's back in play. Played back to the keeper. Addie's having a pretty good game so far. She hasn't had to stress about too much work. She's been in the right position to help support her team. She needs to click the ball up early or just be there for a back pass option. Let's see. Ball's on the feet of Paige. See if they can spread out a little bit and find some gaps. She does have 3 runners up in front of her, about 15 yards. Ball traveled a little too far. Easily cleared out by the defensive line. Now they are in transition. Saints playing one through. No flag ups. It looks like she is onside. Or at least offside and not really threatening Addie, able to pick that one up without any significant challenge. So take this opportunity to explain offside. Just because the player is in an offside position when the ball's played, so that means they are beyond the ball and beyond the second to last player, to include the goalie, when the ball was last touched by their teammate. So if you're in an offside position when the ball is played and you're actively engaged in play, then the foul is called. The flag will go up. The signal the offside has been committed. But even if you're running after the ball, if you're not really threatening, the defense is able to get it. In this case, if Addie's able to just pick it up without any significant challenge, then they don't call the offside. They just allow play to continue. Now, if the offside happens really high, somewhere near midfield, they tend to call that one because the free kick from that position is going to be a better opportunity than having the ball in the hands of the goalie. So it's always up to the center referee's discretion on when they're going to call the offside. But just because there is an offside doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be called. So just be aware. There might actually be a foul. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to stop play. They will allow the advantage to take place. So, and as we see some other opportunities, I'll try to point out when there's an advantage call and kind of explain what that looks like as well. Oh, that is a ball that is through on the right-hand side. Nice strong play by Olivia, again clearing the ball out. No further to the midfield, right on the outside of the 18-yard box. That attempt to put the ball in is ultimately blocked. Transition for the Colts, picked up by the center back. So it does look like the Saints are playing with 3 center backs. They're covering the entirety of the field, and they're just committed to blocking the central portion. So they're going to give up a lot of space on the edge, but they're not going to give up any space in the middle of the field. Got to get the ball off her feet quick. She does, finds Haley. Let's see if we can transition. Excellent work. Excellent move. So McKenzie's also playing here on the left-hand side. She is number 28. She's in a midfield position. Actually, it looks like she switched with number 18, who's Hayden Perry. So it looks like they switched sides. So Hayden playing on the right, and looks like McKenzie's now playing on the left. Not the original side where they started, but at some point they switched. JC clearing the ball out all the way to the left-hand side, see if she can win the edge. She wins that first 50-50. Excellent ball right there through the gap. Let's see if Haley can get to it before it goes over the touchline. Flag stays down. Looks like she does. Ultimately does travel out. It's just a bit out of her range. It goes over the goal line. That'll be a goal kick. Let me take this opportunity to thank our primary sponsor, SSVEC. Everything they do to support our local community here in Sierra Vista, Cochise County. It's an excellent goal kick. And traveled all the way to the 50. Let's see about this 50-50 ball. They do ultimately win the foot race. Ball's back with McKenzie, number 28. She's trying to play one in the middle. We've got a lot of numbers here on the left-hand side. They got 6 players on the left-hand side. They have a lone player on the right. Looks like Miss Harris is up by herself on the right-hand side, so we might see them load the box on the left, get a bunch of numbers to draw the defense out, and then switch it over to Kristen on the far right-hand side by herself, see if she can take advantage of the open space. Good defensive step by the center back for the Saints. Clear that ball all the way to her forwards. So in essence, she skipped an entire line instead of playing it for the midfielders to move it forward. She plays that ball all the way to our open player, all the way up on the defensive line for the Colts. So far, it's a pretty good ball distribution by both teams. Not a lot of just randomly kicking the ball or punting and letting people run after. They do have a lot of connected passes. Having a hard time breaking down the defensive line, though. It's another clearance by Olivia. This ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Saints. That will be a throw-in now for the Colts. So the ball did stay inside the touchline. Now, of course, I can't see the touchline from here. We'll just watch the AR's flag to see if it does cross over or not. Unsure. That one was called for offside, so this is going to be outside the 18 yards. This looks somewhere around 25 yards from the goal line where they'll take this kick. And we'll go ahead and thank Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. And finally got the ball settled. The Saints are in transition. Looks like she is onside. Good physical contact. Olivia makes the first touch. Does go down, though. Flag was called. Again, I cannot understand what's in the mind of the referee. Just doing the best I can to kind of interpret maybe what they were calling. So it looks like with the hand gesture that she made that she was calling a hold, where the referee is identifying that the attacker in this case had illegally held or pulled back the defender, which caused her to lose balance and ultimately fall down. So again, I'm guessing that is not because I can clearly identify exactly what she saw. She has a better vantage point than me. Just trying to explain what I think the call was, so everybody has a bit of an idea of maybe what was going on. During this substitution, we'll thank Seniors Helping Seniors, where they are the caregivers themselves. Check them out at Southern Arizona SHS.com or call 520-487-4246. Buena's in transition. That ball coming off Miss Harris. Haley and Paige playing. Trying to find some space. Only 3 numbers. They got 5 back on the defensive side. Ball still kind of bouncing around. It just takes a nice shot on goal. That one well high. And that'll go out for a goal in. That'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. We'll thank Desert RV in Huachuca City. Visit them at desertrvcenter.com. And Stan Greer Millworks. Check them out at stangreermillworks.com. As a premier supplier of custom doors and windows. So that one off of Abigail does go out of bounds. Throw in here for the Saints. quite sure. Looks like the referee is signaling last touch by the Saints, so they're going to get another throw in here. So they're about, if we're looking at linear yards, they're about 20 yards from the goal line. And they have quite a bit of distance between, the actual goal itself, which is in the middle of the field, and where the throw-in's at. But this is definitely the attacking third. A bit of a conversation between the referee and the coach. So it looks like a first warning. I take that back. It's actually a free kick, so it was a foul, not a throw-in. That ball was played in. First touch wasn't firmly secured by Addie, but ultimately she does get it before it even hits the ground. So safe in her hands. Nice, good long kick to Paige. Is a lone forward up there. Oh, she wins the header off the defender. She's in a good position. Numbers behind her. And numbers to the left and right. So they have 6 that are playing forward. Ultimately, the ball was taken away. Excellent tackle by the midfield for the Saints. That one coming Claire, number 2, younger sister of Paige. So 2 Goodman sisters out there, one playing as a center mid right now, and one as a center forward. And JC's on the ball right now looking to find some feet. Just played in the middle. Haley cutting through to get that. Nice little touch over there to Paige on the move. She again got numbers behind her. Haley's sitting in the middle of the field, so she's looking at that center space. They do have personnel all the way on the right. She plays that one through the center, but nobody there to receive it. Easily cleared out by the center back. Looks like a handling foul has been called. Abigail is over the ball. Quickly puts that one in place. Paige on the ball now. Nice little tackle by the right wing. She does get that ball just pushed forward. No real pressure yet. Easily picked up by Olivia. Looking to find some feet. Ball a little bit too long. The midfielder able to get there before the ball travels all the way from side to side. So been playing on a football field, so it's 50 yards side to side. When they try to switch that ball, they're looking to really move it 40 yards or so to get it over to their teammate on the opposite side of the field, take advantage of a numbers advantage, but really what you're looking for. Some good work here. Haley on the ball moving forward as she cuts inside, out into the central third of the field. We are going to stop for an injury, so the clock stops right now. 21 minutes and some change left. Score still 0-0. We're going to check out Haley. I hope everything is okay with her. I don't want to see anybody get injured. Take this moment to thank some more of our sponsors at MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE, America's Southwest Credit Union, proudly supporting local youth athletics. They are a member NCUA and an equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed and affordable, reliable internet digital phone services with no data caps ever. So hopefully, again, Haley will be all right. They are going to substitute a player in. Looks like number 20, Dea, is going to come in. Let's see if they change the formation or if she's going to take the same space as Haley was playing as a left forward. Not sure where Dea is going to be playing right now. Dea is one of the underclassmen, so she'll have a couple more years on this team. I imagine as the seniors and juniors graduate, she'll take more of a starting role in the team. She is significantly taller than the majority of the young ladies that do play, and so as years go on, she'll have an advantage inside the box to win headers for throws and corner kicks. We'll see if they take advantage of that while she's on the field. It looks like Haley's up now. Like a bit of getting banged up, knee-to-knee contact. Looks like she's banged up and bruised, but I do hope that she'll be okay and able to return. Nobody wants to miss a playoff game, and Haley's one of the significant contributors. Oh, this is some amazing sportsmanship here. There's a teammate from the Saints that's actually helping the athletic sports medicine coach help her off the field. Fortunately, can't quite tell the number of the Saints player that's helping. We sure do love the sportsmanship. U Sports does some amazing things for everybody. Number 23, that would be Sophie Grindle. Sophie Grindle helping Haley off the field.
For some reason, I thought it was going to be this way, and I was going to do that. So this is why I was worried about. You got to set up threshold. Yeah, you got to.
Referee's calling him back on the field. It's not an official timeout. She does not have to wait. She could drop this ball and let them play any moment now. Out of respect for the fact this is a playoff and the clock is stopped, she really isn't in any hurry to do it. But so everybody's very clear. There's no timeout, right? So being over there on the bench, once the player's off the field, the game can resume. Referee being respectful of both teams, allowing them the time to get back on the field. Just to be very clear, she did not have to wait. She could have dropped that ball to the Saints at any moment after the player was off the field and she was ready. The drop ball is done. Ball's just kind of bouncing around right now. No real control over it. JC with the first touch, still trying to get some control. Hayden there on the right side now. Does get beat to the corner. JC covering for as Hayden then tucks into her position. It's a good transition between the two. They're going to give a throwing away here. Ball put in pretty quick. So they got 7 in the box. Oh, lovely winning header by Olivia. Again, that height advantage for her. Able to clear that first ball. Does go to one of her teammates, Maddie, who ultimately pushes it forward. This one's going to go out, though. Last touched by Buena. It will be another corner kick. So while they get set up, we'll thank Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community with great wings, sandwiches, and pizza for over 45 years. Let's see if this is going to be right-footed, left-footed. Looks like she's going to put this one on her right foot. So the ball, again, will be curling away from the goalie. She drives it low. She's looking just to get a deflection. She puts it in the air. She's trying to get a header out of it. This one looks like a header. Both the original attackers miss. Ball is cleared out. And that one is put in. That is a goal. First goal scored by the Saints. The flag stays down. No offside. No strong clearance. Good awareness. The attackers for the Saints to get that ball put into the back of net to the right side of Addie. Still plenty of time left. 20 minutes left in the game. Saints 1, Colts 0. I do apologize. I could not see exactly who scored the goal for Notre Dame Prep. So as much as I would love to acknowledge the shooter that actually put that one away, I absolutely could not see any of the numbers. But congratulations to the shooter. Put that one in the back of the net. And let's see how the Colts respond. So we are throwing now for the Colts. Ball thrown in. And their primary targets generally going to be Paige. With Haley off the field, we're going to see more and more of the ball played to her. Wherever she is in the field, they're going to be looking to find her. This one traveled quite the distance down the right side if you're on the defending side, the left side for the attacker. So it's the far side of the field. That'll just make it easier for us. So from where I'm at, that's the far side. Clear on the ball. A little bit of a errant pass. That one's going to travel all the way back to Addie in goal as she can get us reset. Olivia dropped into a nice low position. JC dropped low. Nobody's pressing Addie right now. They're waiting to make her distribute this ball and play it out. Not a lot of movement right now either. So she's drawing an attacker, finally moving towards her. She's going to put this one in play. Does go straight to a Saint player. And offside. She did pull up. The referee could have just let that one play as the attacker for the Saints while she was offside. She went over and back. She did stop running, so she was no longer engaged in play. But when the whistle is called, it's a little bit too late to do anything at that point. So that will be the call as it ended with Stan. Throw in now for the Saints. Good 50-50 ball. Won by Hayden out there on the right-hand side. One will travel out. Looks like last. Actually, no, she's going to call a bit of a foul first. Sorry, it's a far side of the field for me. Hard to see. I imagine she either got stepped on a little bit or just some pushing in the back. Caused her to lose control of that. So Dea missed the first touch on that one. She's trying to settle the ball. She's actually in the middle of the field right now. Traditionally where Paige plays at. We do have additional numbers on the left-hand side. So maybe the decision is to put attackers in the middle of the field to try to win one back as quickly as possible. To give a quick update on the score again, it is Saints 1, Colts 0. We have about just under 18 minutes left to play. Header by the Saints. Trying to clear that one out. So looks like Maddie's on the edge. Finally, Abigail has possession. Turn. That one looks like it does hit the referee. No whistle blown. Now it sounds like the whistle's blown. So referee is and is not a part of the field. So when the referee gets hit, if the possession is changed, so if the defender kicks it and then the attacker winds up picking the ball up, she's going to blow the whistle. If she gets hit with the ball and it lands to another player, then she's going to let that one play on. So it's similar to how advantage is called. Previously, the referee was always a part of the field, so it didn't matter if you hit the ball into the referee and it went to the other team. Well, as the person with possession of the ball, you should have passed it around them and not kicked it right into them. But now, that is a tackle. Looks like there is not going to be a foul called, so either it is an advantage call. So this is a good opportunity to kind of explain advantage, where there might have been a foul that occurred, but the ball went right into the possession of the team that was fouled. So they're just going to let that carry on because you want to have the ball and momentum versus always having to stop. So not that there was not a foul, it just wasn't called because advantage will generally be allowed in almost every circumstance. So again, a shot on goal. That one does travel over. That is just a bit over the crossbar. Again, just over 16 minutes left in the half. The score is still 0-1. The Colts are taking every opportunity to just get shots on goal. Shots on goals obviously increase likelihood of scoring one. They definitely want to get a goal back, tie this up going into the halftime. So we'll probably see some more shots from distance, hoping that the goalie spills one on the ground and then some of the forwards can attack the dropped ball from there. So we'll see if that's something they decide to do or if they're going to continue to try to put it in a little bit closer to the 18-yard box, where the power and accuracy just makes it a lot harder for the goalie to stop it when clearly the closer they are to scoring. So this one thrown in. Good shielding. A little bit of an errant pass. Able to pick this one up now. Abigail with possession. Picks it out to Hayden on the right-hand side. So she can find Kristen on the right. Number 13 playing as a right forward. And she does. Pass was intercepted by the Saints. And now they are in transition. This one does go out of bounds. We'll take this opportunity to thank Sonic of Sierra Vista. Wacky Pack Wednesday, where kids' meal are $2.49, and Thursday, 99-cent corn dogs. Looks like we are going to have a substitution. Paige is going to come off the field temporarily. Looks like number 11 for the Colts will be coming on the field. Number 11 is Chloe Demmerling. So she's going to play as a left forward, and they pushed Dea into that central position. So I do remember that Chloe actually had a goal in their last playoff game. So this is not necessarily a bad thing. They're just getting some fresh legs on with another player that is also able to score goals. So just over 14 minutes left in this first half. Good, strong contact by Claire. Claire on possession. She does find another player right in the top of the box at 18. Chloe, let's see if she can win this one. She does not. Ball is cleared out. No farther than Claire. Ultimately, the ball is given away. Now, Saints are in transition. They're going to play this long ball down the right-hand side, make a foot race between Olivia and the attacker for the Saints. She plays this one out safely. That'll be a throw-in. We'll thank Duran Plumbing, Sierra Vista, and Cochise County. And the Cheryl Ethel team at Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell, check them out. 717-599-2439. This ball is played in, no particular target, just trying to get it into a dangerous position for him. First touch missed by Dea, but no worries, nobody pressing. So they are in transition, two players ahead of her. Now Chloe's on the ball. She brings it back over to Dea. She can keep her feet. She gets the ball pushed back over to Chloe. Ball is crossed in, but unfortunately the center back steps up to clear that one out. Again, the Colts are down by 1, so they are eager to get a goal to tie it up before the half. They at the top of the box with the ball. Had Hayden screaming for the ball on the right-hand side. She was open and running. Just couldn't get the ball quite over to her in time. It was picked up. So offside flag goes up quick on this one. This is one of those opportunities where it's just a high position where they could take this free kick a lot higher on the field. So it looks like Paige getting ready to come back in. Not exactly sure who she's going to come in for. I'll let you know as soon as they actually make this substitution. Looks like that's Olivia standing over the ball. Left-footed drive. She gets that one out to Kirsten. Puts that forward to Claire. Trying to cross it in, just deflects off of the defender there. Goes out for a throw. They're going to authorize this substitution. We'll take this time to thank Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service to Cochise County for over 50 years. So they're family-owned and trusted from everything from leaks to major repairs.
Let's go, Ranger, let's
Give them a call today. And Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Contact their doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435. And looks like Kirsten might be the one coming off the field. Yeah, Kristen coming off the field. Paige back on. Score still advantage to the Saints, 1-0. 11 minutes, 30 seconds-ish left. Good work between JC and her right wing back over there, Hayden. To just win that ball, gain some possession, actually get control of it. Dea with a real heavy touch, plays that one over the goal line. That's going to be a goal kick now for the Saints. I think Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Visit their Facebook page or Google them, Grasshopper Landscaping. That was a really long ball played. First touch by Abigail, and then ultimately rolls in the middle of the field. Ball still bouncing around, no clear control. Claire with a little bit of a height disadvantage there in the middle. The other team able to win that initial header as it's coming down before Claire is able to quite reach it. Does draw a foul. Abigail on the ball. Plays that one quickly to Dea. Pops it up. Dea trying to draw a foul. Looks like no call given. We have a foot race here now again. This looks like Olivia. That has been a challenge that's been going on all day long between the forward for the Saints and Olivia as the center back playing on the left-hand side. So here she is again, just trying to hold up play, force us all the way down and out of bounds. Looks like she does get a deflection. So this will be another corner kick for the Saints, and this is how they scored last time. They put the ball in the box and bounced around quite a bit, unable to clear it on their first two attempts. Let's see if the clearance is more effective this time. And we'll thank Ginger Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, open on Saturdays from 9 to 2. And Aloe Fiber, check them out at aloefiber.com. All right, ball's put back in play. Low driving ball, bunch of numbers going forward. The initial header was won by the Saints, but hit wide of the goal, the attacking side to the right or the near side of the field. This will be a goal kick for the Colts. 9.5 minutes left. Colts still down by 1. Score 0-1. Advantage the Saints. Let's see how quickly put the ball back in play. She does play one into the space, but it does just go out. It's a little bit too far away from her teammates to be able to get to it. And now the Colts will just transition into good defensive position. Throw-in header was won by the Colts. They're just trying to get some possession, bring it down. It's under control by Paige. She finds a teammate up on the left-hand side. Quick little pass back and forth to get it moving. Didn't quite have the speed on her feet to catch up to it ultimately. So that might be Maddie. Again, first ball won by Paige. Good work getting around, getting through two defenders and around another defender advancing. Ultimately, the Paige goes right, or Paige's pass goes right into the defender that was in the middle field. So like a number 6 or a defensive midfielder. Hayden with an excellent step and a steal there. Again, the Colts are playing quick and they're playing hard right now. Just under 9 minutes or just 8.5 minutes left in this first half. Score still 0-1. Advantage to the Saints. The Saints are getting ready to do another substitution. So this first half, we're not going to have any stoppage of time for substitutions. But I promise into the second half, when we're down around 10 minutes left of the game, anytime that there's a substitution by the team that's leading, the referee will likely stop the clock in order to avoid time wasting. So they'll allow the substitution. They're just not going to allow teams to waste away that kind of time. But in this first half, you're not going to see any kind of stoppage for that. And there is a foul that was called against the Colts, and they're in no hurry to take this one as the players getting themselves composed, getting back into position. They're going to get the ball set. And that takes away some extra seconds of the game. Just resetting and moving the ball. That's no indication that the referee is going to issue a warning or anything for time wasting. She allows this one to just take time off the clock. Kick went over the head of everybody. Goes to Addie in the goal. See how quickly she puts this ball back in. Nice long ball that's going to land around midfield. First touch won by the Saints. Ball does actually go under JC's foot. She's reaching out for it. So my angle can't quite tell if she just wasn't close enough to it or just kind of misjudged the bounce. Looks like number 9 for the Colts is coming on. And Dea is coming off. So that'd be Michaela coming in for Dea. Some fresh legs up top. And we have Paige that's playing as a left forward right now. So remember, she started the game as a center forward. She's now playing the left-hand side. Just about 6.5 minutes left in this first half. Score still 0-1. Ball played back, but a dangerous position. There's an attacker for the Saints that was coming on intentional backward pass. There is no offside, so it doesn't matter where that player started from. And the defense intentionally passes it backwards. Everybody is onside. And unfortunately, Addie can't just pick that one up when it comes from her teammates. So she has to distribute that ball quickly with a player running at her. So often you see that ball get played into the attacker. And who knows where that ricochet goes. We hope it doesn't go into the goal, but sometimes it just does. It just bounces perfectly off of an advancing attacker and just goes on frame. Not much that a goalie can do. Flag does go up.
Thank you.
Flag goes up. Takes a moment for the call to be made. They are going to reset this ball. Again, the Colts are eager to get the ball reset and back in play as they have just over 5 minutes left in this first half. I'll take this time to think right way. Now serving service in Cochise County. All your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. And Sierra Toyota, they want to buy your truck, car, or SUV. Prices in 30 minutes or less, no vehicle will be turned away. They are locally owned and community driven. I think Barnett Towing and Propane serving our community since 1963. So this will be an offside foul that was called. Again, no urgency to the kick as they are up by 1. Just under 5 minutes left in this half. Ball was quickly won. Colts are now in transition. Ball played in the middle. Lovely look. They have numbers forward now. Trying to get the ball to Paige. Does not land. Foul is called. They'll have a free kick. This will be about 40 yards away from goal. This is an excellent opportunity for them. So they are right in front of the goal. This is shooting distance for them. They do have 4 in line on this one. Paige takes it quick. She gets under a little bit. The whistle was blown. I'm unsure if she's going to allow a re-kick or not. And she is going to get a second chance. The fans are angry because the kick was caught by the goalie. And she'll now get a second chance at this one. But the referee wasn't ready. So it wouldn't have mattered if it had scored. This one is a better shot. The goalie blocks it. It does hit her hand, and it hits the crossbar. The ball's on the ground. It looks like a foul is going to be called for a collision with the goalie. So the goalie's allowed to go up and reach the ball without being hit. But a free ball, a 50-50 ball, you can still make contact. Goalies do get extra protection. We do have a player that's down right now. They're going to bring out the medical team. Can't quite tell. It does look like it might be Haley, number 5. Not quite sure if it's 15. I can definitely see the 5. Cannot see the 15. Do hear some fans saying Haley's name. So Haley's one that was bumped and bruised previously. So she is back on the ground. The time has stopped. 3:45 left in the first half. Saints 1, Colts 0. She is back up. Okay, it was number 15, so it's not Haley. It's number 15's Madison. So Madison looks like she'll be okay. Ultimately, she will have to come off the field. They can choose to substitute her, or they can choose just to let her stand on the side of the field and then come back on when the referee authorizes it or allows it. So it doesn't look like they have a substitution standing on the sideline for her. She was the one that made the first initial contact with the goalie as she's reaching up to grab that ball, which the goalie is absolutely entitled to do, just as the player is entitled to try to win a header. So it looks like they're going to bring on a replacement player. That'll be number 32. And that's Kinsey. All right, again, 3:45 left in this first half. Saints 1, Colts 0. Drop ball to the goalie. Clock is now running. Ball's put back into play. Nice long punt. That one looked like it traveled about 60 yards in the air. This day doesn't have a lot of wind out right now. The flags aren't even moving, so the little bit of breeze that we have isn't quite enough to move the ball or affect the loft as it's in the air, which is good for corner kicks. Good for everybody on the field, to be honest with you. You always want to have the wind at your back because then the ball just travels further. Right now, the downside of having no breeze is poor players out there in the field, the heat of the day, and I know it's middle of winter time here in Sierra Vista, but it is a hot winter day. The sun directly on the grass, kicking heat up as well. A little bit of humidity out on the field compared to the rest of the place. I know that all sounds strange, but super dry climate, so we're always used to things being dry. The goalie in no hurry to pick that ball up, does play it with her feet and plays that one out. So these poor players, I hope they're very well hydrated because the sun with no breeze just makes it incredibly hot, especially when you're so far away from summer play and when you're used to playing in Tucson or Phoenix, it's triple-digit heat. So she is calling a late tackle where they lost advantage. But actually here she was explaining it to the benches. So she's going to bring it back. Generally they have about 5 seconds to bring back a play if advantage is lost. She gave it time to see if advantage would be gained or sustained. It wasn't. And so now they're going to get this free kick on a late tackle. Nothing malicious, no yellow card, just trying to win a ball and getting to it a little bit late. So Addie able to get to that one pretty easily. Instead of catching it right away, she does let it drop to her feet and then picks it up off the bounce. No pressure there, so no danger. And that just makes sure it stays in front of her, doesn't slip through her hands. Imagine if she had an attacker coming at her, she'd hold on to that ball right away. We're now at about 1.5 minutes left in this half. Paige reaching for it, another foul. This will eat up quite a bit of time here as everybody has an opportunity to get set. And again, Saints definitely want to go into this half with the one goal advantage that they have. So we'll see how much time is left in the clock. We're at about 1:15 right now when they take this free kick. Ball's put back into play. First touch by Olivia. Ball's not cleared out of the box yet. Now it's out to Paige. She's trying to get it cleared. It goes off the defender. Ball still bouncing around. We are now under 1 minute. Just trying to play this one up the field to get some space, which they do. Trying to find a runner. Ball a little bit out of Kinsey's reach. So no offside flag up. Addie has the ball in her hands. Let's see if she delivers this one. We're at the 30 seconds left in the half mark. I'm putting some numbers forward now. At this point, you kind of can sell out to try to earn a goal, and maybe you can just get a foul in a decent position. See which way the header goes. This will be a throw-in now for the Colts. And 15 seconds left on the clock. And again, the official time is the referee's watch, not the scoreboard. Obviously, I don't know how much time's on the referee's watch. Could be less, could be more. We're at 5 seconds and counting down. Let's see if she chooses to allow the throw-in. She does not. We are now at our halftime, 10-minute intermission. We will rejoin you soon. Thank you for tuning in to the first half. And we'll be back for the second 40 minutes of play.
Brittany Payne Performance, SSEC, and Coaches College.
It's like aggressive. It just switched hands, switched hard.
All right, just over 20 seconds left of the halftime period. And we will take the field again for the final 40 minutes of this playoff game between Notre Dame Preps Saints and your Sierra Vista Buena Colts. While the players are getting ready, we'll go ahead and thank all of our sponsors one more time before we get going. SSVEC is our primary sponsor. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, Seniors Helping Seniors. Desert RV in Huachuca City. Stan Greer Millworks. MORSE Automotive Group. American Southwest Credit Union. TWN Communications. Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista. Sonic of Sierra Vista. Duran Plumbing, the Cheryl Ethel team at Long Realty. Eagle Plumbing, Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, Aloe Fiber, Right Way, Sierra Toyota, and Barnett's Towing and Propane. Thank you all again for everything you do to support our community and youth athletes. All right, they will be changing direction now. So the Colts will actually be playing into the sunlight now. So that means that Addie will have the sun in her face the entire time. The attackers will be looking into the sun. The defenders will be looking into the sun. And the Saints will have the sun to their back. So we'll see if there's anything that results from that, positive or negative. Hopefully we can get one goal back here quickly, tie it up. Now this is a playoff game, so it has to have a winner. I'm not the expert on high school playoffs, but in the past they have gone into 2 10-minute portions. So they play all of the time, and if there's still a tie after the end of those additional minutes, then they will go to a shootout. So again, this has to have a winner. It cannot end in a tie. So right now, 40 minutes left. I have not started the second half. Score, Saints 1, Colts 0. Kickoff is taken. Long ball play. We've seen this is very common. Slight mistouch. That will go out for a throw-in. I think that's some of the plan that they have for these types of kickoffs, is just to draw it down here and to win throw-in after throw-in, get it into a good position. So the ball is still bouncing around. It's in a bit of a dangerous area. JC a little bit late on the clearance there. Ball's still in possession of the attacking team. That one ultimately does go out. That'll be a throw-in now for the Colts. Kristen with a good little shoulder check on the ball to get it to her player's feet. Claire had the ball taken on that 50-50 ball. Hayden now in possession, able to turn and put it upfield, so at least the throw-in's farther away from the goal. It's not going to be right down there on the corner flag, which is definitely a benefit. Good clearance header. Addie able to pick that one up. Olivia Kerr running some interference to make sure the attacker really didn't have an opportunity. She had no intention of trying to get that ball. She wanted Addie to pick it up, which she did. She didn't want to let the attacker have any kind of space to get in between. So a very smart play, good body positioning just to shield her off while Addie could hold that ball. Again, Olivia's had a phenomenal game. Last game that we watched, she also was very dominant back there. Her and JC are two strong center backs, able to handle most pressure that comes, especially through the middle. And Dea on the ball right now. She's got 2 players on her. She's trying to feed it through to Paige. Paige trying to win this ball. It's in the middle. Jaden has on her feet. On her left, no real power behind it. That will be a corner kick as it deflects off the defender's foot. So this will be a corner kick. Looks like Kristen's going to go over there and collect the ball. That's number 13, She, if I remember correctly, is a right-footed player, so this ball from this side of the field, it's far side from here. That'll actually be curling in towards the goalie. So now we have all of the players, except one, on the 18. So they're going to have defenders and attackers running at goal. So this could always be a potential problem, as a defender could also deflect the ball in goal. That ball played all the way through. It was a lovely ball by Kristen, all the way across the far post. The header was won by Madison Forsberg, by Maddie. Unable to get on top of it, so it does just go out. It goes out for a throw-in. So now we're trying to win this one back. Abigail trying to push it through. Claire trying to win a header. Now the defense has it. Dea actually won a throw-in. The ball was bouncing around between her and the defender, so ricochet goes in favor of the Colts. Abigail with the throw. Let's see if it's long. It is. It's in the box. Clearing header by the defense. Dea does go down, but there's no penalty there. She was trying to win that initial header, which, of course, when the ball's like that, it's a 50-50 ball, so both players have fair game. You just can't jump into the players. You can make a collision. You can jump up together and kind of bump each other, but you have to jump up. You can't jump, technically, you can't jump into the player. That would be a foul. So
Let's go right here!
while players might fall down on 50-50 headers, doesn't mean there's actually a foul committed. So JC trying to win this one. She does grab onto the player. The advantage is lost, so it's going to be a foul. This will be a free kick. This will be about 40 yards from where the goal's actually at. So we are on a football field. There are no yard lines here, so I am guessing. Now, this is a good opportunity for a free kick. This ball can be scored directly from this kick. It is a direct kick. Can't tell the number of the shooter from the Saints. She does put this not quite on frame. It was just wide. It was an excellent drive. It went over top of the wall and just carried too far to the shooter's left. The near side of the field ultimately goes off on the defender right-hand side of the goal. Goal kick taken. Hayden trying to bring that one down. Ultimately, just does travel over the goal, or sorry, over the touchline. Throw in taken quickly. JC trying to win a throw. Ultimately, the decision was made that it goes off of JC. Throw taken on the line. She's trying to get this to the goal line. Hayden just trying to interrupt the cross. Does for a moment. The ball was crossed in. We're at 35 minutes left. Colts still down by 1. They are in transition right now, about midfield, trying to bring this one around and forward. Dea fell down, trying to bring that ball in the middle. It goes back to Abigail, plays a long one. She's trying to get that down to the corner. Kristen just unable to get to it. That ball was traveling incredibly fast. This will be a throw-in, though, deep by the corner flag. So this is still a good opportunity. A ball one here can quickly be played in the box. They got Dea standing inside the 18. Claire just outside the 18. You got two attackers, Paige and it looks like Maddie, that are at the top of the box right now. Hayden checking in just to make sure the ball doesn't get cleared too far. She does win the first header, but it is cleared by the defensive wing there. JC gets the ball picked off. Player does go down. It's contact in the back. Foul is called. This will be a free kick. This is about the same area the last one was. Let's see if they decide to put this one on frame. Again, the goalkeeper, Addie, is now facing the sun, so this ball could easily get lost in the sun. So I imagine they're going to try to put this one in long and try to bounce it somewhere around the penalty mark. Again, the defenders are running back towards goal, so any kind of a mishandle on it could deflect into the goal on their own. Olivia with the first touch, able to clear. She's now traveling with the ball. She's trying to find Dea in the middle of the field. Does get picked off by the center back who steps up. That one played through the A channel. Down there on the left-hand side. Rolls easily. Nobody from the Saints is actually running at that one. So Addie picks it up. She plays this one forward. Nice, good long ball. Clears the midfield by about 10 yards. So 33 minutes left. Score remains unchanged. 0 for the Colts, 1 for the Saints. Ball's now at Claire's feet. Trying to win it. Ball was kicked into her. No handball called or no handling foul called as the ball was kicked into her and her hands were in her natural position. JC comes up from her center back position just to ensure that she shields that one out and wins the throw-in. So, throw-in for the Colts. They do have numbers forward. They got 3 hovering around the 18 the entire time. Day is central. Page is playing as a left forward. The ball's crossed over to Page. Page unable to get to it. Good defensive work by the right center back. They are playing with 3 center backs for the Saints, so they not playing with a traditional 4-back like we usually see. Oh my gosh, a lovely shot. Goes off the top crossbar. That was number 18, Hayden Perry, with a gorgeous shot on goal to ricochet right off the top right-hand corner. If that was an inch lower, an inch left, that would have been tucked in. There was no way the goalie was going to get to that one. That was a beautiful strike on target. Again, off the corner, not the side pull, not the top, but right off the right-hand corner of the goals. They do have a bit of a player down, so there's a bit of a pause right now for the reset. So we have 32 minutes left in this game. Goal kick will be taken shortly. The referee is allowing an exchange, so we will thank SSVEC, our primary sponsors, everything they do supporting our community. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Seniors helping seniors. They are the caregivers themselves. Check them out at Southern Arizona SHS.com or call them at 520-487-4246. Ball's back in play now. To the middle field, trying to actually gain some possession here. Page on the ball. She sees Hayden off on the right-hand side. She's moving up from her right back position. She's trying to find some space, and she does. She doesn't get all the way around the defender. She passes it forward, loses the throw, and as it just takes a bad ricochet off of Dea. Abigail trying to win this one, plays it smartly to JC. JC back to Abigail. They're playing a nice little tandem there just to win some space and to find some feet. Claire with a good back pass. Finds JC in the back line. Now we're working it through the middle. Again, goes back to Olivia. So they're trying to work the field, trying to find some space. So possession matters. Can't just randomly kick the ball because 50-50 ones get lost just as easily as they get one. Beautiful ball into Kristen. Center back wins it. Claire on the ball. Good shielding. She's able to keep this one. They're wanting a handball, but again, when the ball's kicked into your hand, it is not a penalty. Page is just a little bit behind on the shot. It does go right into the midfield player. JC now covering, shielding the ball off, doing a really good job. Plays a nice, beautiful pass to Addie, who mistouches this one. This is going to travel well out towards the stands. But a lovely back pass to the goalie. Distribution slightly off. 30 minutes left in this half. Plenty of time for the Colts to come back and at least tie this up, bring it into extra time. Definitely enough time. They've had plenty of opportunities. They look good. They're working well together. Shots on goal are quality shots on goal. Eventually, I imagine they will put one in the back of the net, bring this game level. We'll thank Desert RV in Huachuca City. Check them out at desertrvcenter.com. Stan Greer Millworks, serving our community for over 40 years with custom doors and windows. Check them out at stangreermillworks.com. Ball is played back in off of a throw-in. Easily goes to Addie. She's able to pick this one up. She's going to have a punt here. She ran up to the top of the 18. Just under 30 minutes left in the game. Score unchanged, 0-1. She's had the ball in her hand for more than usual. I would have expected her to put that one up as all the players were definitely ready and in position. That header goes all the way over the touchline, hits the water table, and nicely bounces back to Hayden for this throw. And she's looking to find Dea. Dea loses possession of it. Cleared out by the defending midfielder for the Saints. All right, hitting back on the ball. Unable to bring that one down and just takes a ricochet off her leg and goes out of bounds. And they're throwing now for the Saints. They're trying to settle the ball right now, get themselves in position. Again, they are in no hurry to put this ball in. They're going to absorb every one of those 6 seconds that they are authorized before they have to put the ball back in place. So, again, there's no penalty for delay of game. 6 seconds for every single stoppage of play, and that's from the moment that the referee says things are set, not from the very beginning. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, no, a second goal goes in for the Saints. Excellent shot, though, right from the middle, somewhere around the penalty mark, so about 12 yards out. That went in at 28 minutes, 20 seconds left in the half. Score now 2 for the Saints, 0 for the Colts. That actually came off of a defensive effort Looked like Olivia Kerr was trying to clear the ball. She had significant contact by the attacker, which is perfectly legal. She's just not been able to put enough power behind it. The ball drops right to the feet of one of the players for the Saints, and she was able to put that one in right to the side, the left side of Addie. So again, the score is now 2 for the Saints, 0 for the Colts. 28 minutes left. I imagine we'll see a lot more urgency from the Colts. Try and get a goal in quickly after that. Bring this back within 1 point. And we see the keeper for the Saints, again, in no hurry to put that ball. She doesn't have to pick it up when it's kicked to her. She can sit there and watch it for as long as she wants until another player is within proximity that might actually take it from her. So I imagine we'll see more of that. It's perfectly legal. It's a good strategy just to kind of eat up some moments, especially with the 2-point lead. You want to try and hold on to possession for as long as possible. A good little through ball to Paige. See if she can get turned. Oh, and she does. She wins the ball off the center back to stepping up. Lots of arm contact from the other center midfielder that was trying to challenge. Paige able to play that one to the left side. Day able to win a throw-in. Just over 27 minutes left. Score now is 0-2. Advantage the Saints. I think TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, reliable internet and digital phone service. No data caps ever. Vinny's Pizza Service, delivering great pizza, wings, and sandwiches to our local community.
Here we go! Keep fighting, ladies! Let's go!
So the ball just ricochets out. It's kind of bouncing around the middle of the field. This ball, just defensive effort, puts it out of bounds, forcing another throw in around midfield for the Colts. Same player down there asking for the ball, but ball was definitely kicked out. Another missed touch. That one's going to go off the foot of Day. That'll be a throw-in now for the Saints. First contact won by Hayden. Now under control, working between all the defensive players. Good little step now. Let's see if Day can get turned. Takes a shot on goal. No power behind it. Goalie doesn't even pick it up. She's trying to take up some more time. Looks like Paige is moving forward to force her to pick the ball up. She does. Now her 6-second time will start. It's 26 minutes left in the game. Score is 2-0. Advantage to the Saints. Player trying to turn with it. Bounces off her a little bit awkwardly. Goes to the Saints, and they have now played this to the far side of the field. They got a runner out there on the edge. Looks like she's going to be able to get around. Puts a lovely cross in. An excellent catch. Let's see if Addie can launch a counterattack. She plays it to Hayden on the right-hand side. She's looking for some players. The defender is not trying to step or win the ball. She's just trying to slow up play to ensure that she can get some numbers behind her. Now there's some individual contact. Hayden trying to find some space. Pass is intercepted. Now the Saints are in transition. Ball taken back by Abigail, doing some excellent work there defensively in the middle of the field. Maddie just played that ball forward, trying to get it out there to Kristen on the right-hand side. Maddie again. Oh, it's a lovely shot on goal. Nice clean catch though by the goalie. Paige right there looking for a ricochet. I imagine they're going to have a lot of success so they can keep putting the ball on frame like that. Force the goalie to try and catch it in her hands on the first try with runners coming at her. Any kind of a drop ball would definitely be an advantage. Hayden with incredible speed right here, catching up. Ball does stay in. Hayden does win it. She does play it out of bounds though. Break up the counterattack there by the Saints. Score is 2-0. Advantage to the Saints. 24 minutes, 30 seconds left. Whistle's blown. Throw in now going to Buena. They need to get the ball back into the field of play here soon. Throw in here to Kristen. Lovely set. Good touch on the ball to bring right down to her feet. She's able to find the connecting pass. Hayden with a lovely little cutback. Clearing the ball, pushing this forward. That ball will fall. Paige in possession. See if she can get turned. She's looking for some numbers. Day is well in the box by herself, onside and everything. Just waiting for the cross to come in. Excellent positioning and awareness to move into a dangerous area. Fortunately, the ball did go out. It is a throw-in. Paige back in the ball, looking for some numbers forward. That ball's going to travel all the way through. It was a lovely ball put in. It would have been an excellent header. The attacker trying to bring it off her body or her shoulder. Not quite sure. Again, I'm not a mind reader, just trying to tell you what is happening on the field. So she does miss the header. Does go through. The goalie is able to catch it. She does put it back into play. Buena is now set back on defense. 23 minutes and some change left. Bad touch by the forward. Saints now it's a turnover and a counterattack. Ball brought in. Dea now finally cuts inside. Able to get that one ricochet off her body. Trying to lead that one for Paige. Paige try to bring it down. Wins a throw in. Kristen with the throw. A little bit off. Two defenders now surrounding Paige. It seems like they've identified that she's one of the primary targets for the Colts. JC just trying to hold up play to turn here. She plays that ball back. Nice. A little bit of a heavy touch. Abigail on that clearance from Addie. Saints are again on the attack. They're holding most of their players back. They're just having their three forwards. Their midfield players are about 20 yards behind their forwards. So they're not really trying to press and attack too much right now. They're looking more to play defensively as they do have a 2-point advantage. So they have no real necessity to score an additional goal. They just need to have possession and make sure they have numbers back. So Kristen and Paige trying to work together. Foul is called on. Looks like Paige. She is roughly 18 yards from the box. Again, this is in her shooting position. Of course, the ladies from the Saints smartly crowd as if they don't understand they're supposed to get 10 yards. The referees tell them to scoot back. This is another one of those opportunities to just kind of take up some time. But Paige can shoot whenever she's ready. There's been no indication of a time stoppage. There's been no indication that the referee's going to pace it all out. So time is still ticking. We have 21 minutes, 40 seconds. Score is 2-0. So now the referee is pacing out to 10. The clock is still ticking away. She counted out her 10. They're in line. This kick will now take place on the referee's whistle. Ball goes right into the wall. The second ball does go over. Excellent opportunity, even with the ricochet off the wall. Paige unable to bring the second ball down and on frame. There'll be a substitute now. I think Sonic of Sierra Vista, Wacky Pack Wednesdays, $2.49 for kids meals and 99-cent corn dogs on Thursday.
She's not going to make herself be wrong. Why would she make herself look wrong?
Olivia now holding off the defender. Smart back pass to Addie. Addie plays it back out to Olivia. They're working to get in transition. Ball picked up in the middle of the field. Attacking third or defending third for the Colts. Claire smartly just shields the ball up, unable to get to the ball as it rolls to the left back for the Saints. Trying to just play one through. JC able to get this one easily. Trying to find feet. She tries to pass it to her teammate, who was in a more of a defensive position. Wasn't quite moving forward yet, so she missed Mahila. Unable to get to it before it goes out. So this will be a throw-in now for the Saints. Throw-in taken. A little bit of a header flick to herself. JC holding and shielding. She's trying to turn the corner. She does. No further than the wing player for the Saints. Excellent tackle. Able to win the ball. It was Kristen and JC double team. Throw-in now for. Throw-in went to the Saints. Ultimately, a goal kick will be issued now as the ball went out over the goal line. Addie over the ball. Nice, good long ball. This one looks like it's traveling about 35 yards. That one goes. There we go. Now we're moving forward again. 19 and a half minutes left. Score 2-0 for advantage Saints. Ball's now with Dea. All right, Claire on the ball is trying to find a little bit of room, and she does. She gets some space, trying to find feet to connect with. Looks like she sees Maddie in the middle of the field. Ball is shot, but it does go over on the right-hand side. So this will become a goal kick now for the visitors. All right, again, we are under 19 minutes left. We're about 18 and a half minutes. Our visiting team, Saints, with the advantage. They have the 2. Colts have 0. Ball is played all the way to the far side of the field. It'll be a throw in now for the Colts. The ball in actually rather quick. There is a foul that's called. A dangerous play as this will be an indirect kickball set now. Looks like everybody moving forward. Olivia taking this kick somewhere around midfield. 18 minutes left in the game. Colts down by 2. Saints with a 2-point lead. Nice clearing ball. This will be a foot race. Looks like Audrey is the visiting player of the Saints. Olivia, they've been battling all game long. Olivia, the victor in this particular battle. She won the ball off the feet of the Saint player and then moved over to block the crossing ball. So it'll be a throw-in now. I'd like to thank Sherry F. the team at Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell, give her a call, 717-599-2439. And Eagle Plumbing, providing expert services to Cochise County, family owned and trusted. Ball is back in play. A little bit of a mismatch. Excellent work by Olivia just to stop the ball. So we have a goal kick that's going to be issued as the ball went over the goal line. 17 minutes left in the game. Second half already underway. Saints up by 2. Colts 0. Trying to get the ball set. All right, kick's taken. Goes right to the center midfield for the Saints. Abigail able to win this. She is playing as a defensive midfielder. Nice little deflection by Dea, but easily picked up by the center midfielders for the Saints. Now they're just cycling the ball back through. Ball played in the middle, but no Buena players there nearby. Clearance ball by the center back. This one will be saved. There we go. Kristen saves the ball. She's looking for some feet. She sees Paige down the line. We have a penalty. Looks like we're going to have a handling call here. It'll be the advantage for the Colts. So again, they are about 20 yards up the field. So from this angle, they're probably about 25 yards from goal. Kristen takes a shot. It does go straight to the goalie. That will bounce one time on the ground. Goalie able to pick that up quite easily. Ball played too quick for any of the Colts girls to actually get there. So they were making the effort, but the ball went to the goalie a little bit too quick. It's about 15 and a half minutes left in the second half. As the final 15 and a half minutes of the game, again, the official time is being kept by the referee in the center. So this is just a best guess. Score is in favor of the Saints with 2 to the Colts 0.
Let's go, Paige!
Paige trying to win that one, just get a deflection, but she does not. Ultimately, this will be a throw-in now for the Saints. Dea coming off. Number 18, Hayden, coming on. Looks like she is going to play in a forward position. So she was playing as a right and left back. So now she's going to move into an attacking position. So they're trying to put more speed and strength up top. JC does get the ball taken off of her feet. She's trying to get back in front. She does. Able to pull the defender or pull the attacker back just enough to get into some position to win the ball, plays it back to the goalkeeper, Addie, who clears it out. Now we are at midfield. We are in transition. Buena with the ball. Paige on the ball. She's looking for Kristen on the right-hand side. She finds her. Can Kristen deliver the ball? Slightly under the foot of Paige. She's able to recover in time. We're just trying to reset now. They do have numbers forward. Colts are playing with 6 of their 10 field players are playing up into an advanced position. Saints are now in transition as they've won this one in their defending third, looking to cross the field. And this has been a side they've attacked often. It's been well defended by Olivia all day long. Olivia on the ball. The attacker able to get there through. That is a third goal for the Saints at the 14-minute mark. 14:07 left. Notre Dame Prep able to score their third one on the clearance. The attacker, the right wing, was able to win the ball and able to play it back to one of their forwards, again standing in between the 12 and the 6-yard box. Able to put that one away in one touch to her left side, right side of Addie. There's a lot of hustle, a lot of excellent work. Fortunately, the clearance wasn't deep enough Declare all the lines. Good work by the ladies from the Saints. Again, 14 minutes left. Colts 0, Saints 3. We will thank Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Call their doctors of physical therapy at 520-432-6435. Grasshopper Landscaping. Check them out on Facebook or Google at Grasshopper Landscaping. Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista at 999 East Fry Boulevard. Now open on Saturdays from 9 to 2. Fiber Allo is new in Sierra Vista. They provide internet, TV, and phone services. Check them out at allofiber.com. Right Way, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Appraisals in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Check them out. Barnett's Towing and Propane, supporting our community since 1963. We are now at 13 minutes, 10 seconds left in the second half, give or take whatever's on the referee's clock. Saints with 3, Colts with 0. Goal kick being taken by the goalie for the Saints. She's going to play this one low, trying to drive it forward. She gets just to the bottom of the circle from midfield. So that's 10 yards from midfield. The ball was put back in, but not in dangerous position. The goalie's smart. He's just holding the ball down there. She's going to take this all the way down. Kristen finally coming forward to make her pick the ball up.
Come on, right here, ladies. Here we go.
Goalie's getting ready to put this one back in play. This punt should go long. She's had some excellent punts all game long. This one goes almost to the end of the circle across midfield. So that's 10 yards on the attacking side. Ball brought down. Nice ball taken off her feet. Turned over in the middle of the field, though. Saints still in possession. Again, 12 minutes, 20 seconds left. They put this one through the A channel. Slight mishandle by Addie on the goal line. Does not cross over. Nobody was pressing, so she's able to pick that one up. She punts this one nice and long, high in the air. Lots of time to see it. Kristen's now playing in the middle of the field. Paige playing in behind her. Paige does find some space. She's moving forward. There's lots of arm jockeying, pulling. And looks like a foul is being not awarded. The ball must have been all ball. I can't see because the bench is standing, so I couldn't see the actual tackle. The referee in a good position. AR right there. No foul indicated. So while they both went down, they both could have had, hit the ball at the exact same time, which is very, very painful. If you're a follower of physics, you'll understand that two objects hitting the ball at the exact same time, they're both going to feel it as the energy gets exchanged from one side to the other. It's just like those little tic-tac balls or those, what are they called, the Einstein balls, kinetic balls, where they make the one on the far end move. And that's quite painful as it shoots all the way up your leg, your knee, into your hip. So again, while we can probably hear all the jeering and yelling from the stands, the referee and the AR were right there in a good position. So the tackle was determined to be clean, even though both players do go down. Both are being looked at right now. I do hope that both players are safe, that they are okay, that there's nothing permanently I'm going to be keeping them from finishing this game, playing any future games. So the clock has stopped, so there's no time being lost right now. It's 11 minutes, 43 seconds left in this game. Saints with 3, Colts with 0. Colts trying to make a strong comeback right now. And we'll see how they handle and play with the final 11 minutes plus of the game.
There she goes.
Now it looks like player for the Saints is up. I do believe that Paige was up quite a while ago. Looks like she'll be okay. She'll be fine. Lots of sportsmanship from both fans and players. And she's being helped out again. There was no foul called, so my guess, because the players were standing in my line of sight, I could not see through, is that they both hit the ball at the same time. And that's just a lot of energy as two players are running at the same ball at the same time and they strike it, and that's just going to hurt all the way from ankle up to hip. So I do hope that she's okay. She's not quite moving under her own power right now, but she is walking, headed back to the bench. So they are going to bring on another player for the Saints to substitute before they restart the game. We'll go ahead and read through some of our sponsors, read off their names one more time while we wait for play to be restarted. I'd like to thank SSVEC, our primary sponsor for this broadcast, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV in Huachuca City, Stan Greer Millworks, MORSE Automotive Group, American Southwest Credit Union, TWN Communication, Vinny Pizza of Sierra Vista, Sonic of Sierra Vista, Duran Plumbing, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, Eagle Plumbing, Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, Aloe Fiber, Right Way, Sierra Toyota, and Barnett's Towing and Propane. All right, all the players are back in the field. Drop ball has been taken. Throw in now for the Colts. Final 11 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Saints 3, Colts 0. That ball is played long. The flag does go up as the player is challenging the keeper for the ball. Offside being called. We need to get this one reset. The referee has determined that the advantage is for the drop kick. One, it saves time. They don't have to reset. And two, the punt tends to go a little bit farther than a ball being kicked from the top of the 18-yard box. So while there was an offside foul, again, the referee can determine that advantage, even though the offside, the advantage goes to the goalie with a drop kick over an indirect kick from the 18. So that is my assessment of what the referee was considering, even though she was aware there was an offside, didn't call it. In order to let play continue, so an excellent strong punt by the left center back. It's a foot race between Olivia and Audrey of the Saints. I can hear parents behind me calling her name. Olivia able to clear this one out along the near touch line. This will be a throw-in for the Saints. 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Saints 3, Colts 0. Clearing header by Olivia goes no further than number 25 of the Saints. Middle of the field now double teamed between Abigail and cannot quite tell exactly who the help came from. I believe it was Madison, but now Claire is in transition, middle of the field. She has 3 players in front of her. She's got Kristen. She has, I can't see the numbers for everybody else, but that looks like that's Hayden on the far side. Kristen's on our near side. That is cleared out by the defensive line for the Saints. Now they're trying to move in transition. The player is onside. Addison's coming way out of the goal to clear this ball, which she does. Goes all the way to midfield. 50-50 ball. All right, Olivia's in possession. She's traveling well onto the attacking side. She gets clipped just at the end of her trying to pass that one. So we're gonna issue out a yellow card. Looks like number 12. Looks like number 12. And that would be Gabby Livna. I apologize for butchering names, but she does come off the field in high school. On a yellow card, you can substitute the player out. Different from the pros where you can get a yellow card, you just keep playing in high school. When you get a yellow card, the player has to come off the field. So you can substitute them, or you can just elect to play down until a natural stoppage in play where you would have a substituting opportunity. So in this case, they just sub her out. Ball is played, does go out for a throw-in. Colts trying to take this one quickly. But the referee is stopping for authorized substitution. Both teams had players down there waiting to substitute. So it looks like we have number 32 coming on for the Colts. That is Kinsey Forsberg. And I can't quite tell, I apologize, I cannot tell who came on. The second player that came on. It's difficult to see all their numbers. I do apologize for that. We have 8 minutes, 40 seconds left. A handling penalty is called against the Saints. This will be a free kick near midfield for Buena. 8:30 left in the game. Saints 3, Colts 0. Not that it is impossible for them to come back and tie this one up or come back and actually win. They certainly can. There is enough time left. They need to play swiftly in order to take advantage of the time they do have left. So ball played in right at the top of the 18-yard box. It's a 50-50 bouncing ball. ultimately cleared out. Maddie trying to win it. The ball was cleared by the center back. Lots of strong physical collision down there between both players, but everything was determined to be fair and legal. You see Kristen coming back to help out on the defensive line in the middle of the field. We got JC trying to clear her line, but the pressure from the Saints is relentless. JC's clearance goes no further than the midfield for the Saints, able to push the ball into the middle of the field. She's trying to find some teammates. Unable to find somebody. A little bit of a trip right there. Ball still on her feet. The advantage was given and ball was taken away. So good work by Paige. Lots of cheers and jeers from our fans out here. 7 minutes left in the game. Saints 3, Colts 0. Ball does go out. Will be a throw-in for the Colts. Ball's already back in play. Targeting Paige again, trying to find somebody in the middle of the field. Saints with the ball. Nice big clearing ball. This one's in goal. Across midfield all the way to the defending third for the Colts. It'll be a throw-in now. We're at 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Score remains unchanged. 3 for the Saints, 0 for the Colts. Clearing ball was actually played into one of our own players for the Saints side, so they are still in the defending half trying to clear their lines, unable to. Good header by Maddie in the middle of the field over to Kristen on the outside. Kenzie trying to break through, and she does. She gets through 2 defenders. Clearing ball by the right back, forces a throw-in. Colts with a throw-in advantage right here. Abigail taking the throw. I imagine this is going to be somewhere into the 18-yard box. Let somebody just flick it in. They do. They find Paige. We have some contact in the back on the header. All right, you're allowed to use your body to gain position, move players, but you're not allowed to jump into a player when they're trying to head it. So while it's a 50-50 ball, you have to play the ball. You can't just play into the player. So Abigail sitting over the ball is a good position on the right-hand side of the field, just outside the 18-yard box. This is basically a corner kick from here. It's 5 minutes, 40 seconds left. Colts are down by 3. Score, Saints 3, Colts 0. Ball played in nice and low, looking for a header. The header's missed. It was just past Olivia's reach. That'll go all the way across the face of the goal, across the entirety of the field. It'll be a throw-in now for the visiting Saints. And they are going to do a substitution. So we are at 5 minutes left in the game. Second half. Score is 3-0. Saints with 3, Colts 0. The whistle's been blown, indication that she wants the throw-in to be taken. First ball was touched by the Colts. Now they're playing it back to the goalie. Just have a good clearing ball. Let's usually play this one wide to the right. Just force a throw-in for the Colts. Ball's going to be put back in play quickly. 4 minutes, just over 4.5 minutes left. Score is to the advantage of the Saints. Saints 3, Colts 0. Goal kick now. The goalie puts the ball on the ground. Again, she's got 6 seconds before she has to put this one into play. Imagine she'll use every one of those 6 seconds. It's a very common strategy when you are winning. Paige quickly wins this one off. The first touch from the Saints, and she has turned. She's headed upfield. She's looking for some players in the box. She has 3 in the box. She has some space, a beautiful touch. It travels a little bit too fast for her to get to it on the second one, so she's able to get around the defender on the right-hand side, just unable to get to the ball before it travels over the goal line. This will be a goal kick. She's going to have 3 players in the box. She was able to get that cross off in time. I imagine we'll continue to see effort like that as they continue to try and bring this game level. Substitutions by the Buena Colts. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left. Colts 0, Saints 3. Ball's back in play now. Bounces over the midfield line, bounces over Abigail, bounces out to the defensive line, won by Michaela on the defending left side, far side of the field. Ball's now on the feet of Paige. She's right in top. She's looking for a player forward, unable to connect with what looks like Hayden. Still have the ball in a good position, unable to get hips around the ball with enough power to put that one into a dangerous position. Does go over the goal line, will be a goal kick. We're at 3 minutes left in this game. Already into the second half. 3 minutes left in the game. Score, Saints 3, Colts 0. Ball's put back in play all the way to midfield. First touch by the Saints. One instantly back by the Colts. Throw in, taken quickly. First touch. It's played right back to the original thrower. Puts a little bit too much on the ball. That's going to go out for a goal kick. We're at 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Score remains unchanged. Saints with 3. Buena Colts with 0. Goalie is at the ball, getting ready to take this free kick, or this goal kick specifically for the Saints. Olivia wins first touch. Now has a bit of a foot race. He's trying to clear the lines. A lot of congestion. Center midfielder for the Saints pushes that one forward, forcing all the defensive line back. The Saints are in possession. They've just crossed into the attacking third of the field. The ball does go over the touchline on the far side. That'll be a throw-in now. I apologize. We're actually signaling for a offside foul. So I thought that had gone out over the touchline. But it was offside. So indirect kick taken. Page trying to win this one. It is cleared. 50-50 headers. A beautiful effort trying to win the ball. Second effort trying to gain possession of it. This will travel all the way back to the defensive line. Lovely set by Olivia. 3 attackers for the Saints. Moving forward, 3 defenders for the Colts. It's woman on woman defending right there. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched off of Olivia. 1 minute, 19 seconds left. The clock has stopped for the substitution from the visiting Saints. As I mentioned earlier, often they'll do that in order to prevent the team that's winning from just wasting away the remaining minutes of the game with substitution after substitution. So score is Saints 3, Colts 0. 1 minute 13 left. Ball's back in play. Clock is ticking. We're approaching the 1 minute mark. The Saints with a throw. They throw shallow there. I imagine they're going to try to keep this one in the corner. A foul is called. Free kick. Olivia takes it. She pushes this forward almost to midfield. Bounces over the head of the defending midfielder. So now it is 4 defending Saints against 4 attacking Colts. Ball's ricocheted off the defender for a throw. We are at 40 seconds left in the game. Saints 3, Colts 0. Page throws the ball in. We have another contact in the back on trying to bring the ball down. This will be another free kick. Time continues to tick away. We're at 25 seconds and counting down. Saints with 3, Colts still 0. They're trying to set up this free kick somewhere around 30 yards out. Ball's going to be played in off of Abigail. She's shooting on frame. Punch clearance by the goalie. Goes to the top of the 18. The ball is still bouncing around. Page with a shot. Goalie does catch. We are at 2 seconds left in the game. The goalie doesn't have to play the ball. This game is officially over. The score final, Saints with 3, Buena Colts with 0. Excellent work by both teams. Congratulations to the visiting players, the ladies from Notre Dame Prep, the Saints. Excellent play from our home team, Colts. Congratulations on another excellent season. And wish everybody a safe weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.